3, 2, 1.
We love Disney!
Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's episode number 20. This episode is all about Disney and how we make it romantic. And so we want to tell you, if you haven't tuned in before, we love Disney. We love it very much. And it's been a huge part of our relationship. And we want to tell you why and how we make it romantic.
That's right, we sure do. So
right.
Tune on in. The universe brought us together.
That we know.
And together, we want to share that story with you.
As well as all of the practices we do to keep our relationship thriving.
Because to us, it feels like our life is a honeymoon.
We want that same joy for all of you. I'm Tim.
I'm Amy, and this is our podcast. This podcast is brought to you in part by Considine Homes, proudly serving your real estate needs in South Florida with honesty and integrity, and offering trusted referral partnerships in all 50 states and beyond. Hey everybody, welcome back to Our Life is a Honeymoon. So some people think Disney is just for kids, but that is not the case because guess what? We don't even bring our kids. They don't even want to go.
We try to bring them and they don't.
We've tried, they fight. It's terrible.
They're the age of 16 and 19 and that's stars coming around, but.
Yeah, they haven't wanted to go for years, but that's okay. It saves us money. And it gives us more time for romance. And so that's what we want to talk about today is how to make Walt Disney World a romantic destination.
Or another destination. These things can be done anywhere. Most of the...
We are talking about Walt Disney World, but this really is about romance and travel. And so you can take anything that we say and substitute your favorite place for Walt Disney World. Mm-hmm. Might not be as fun, but just kidding.
Yes. And so the reason we enjoy traveling in general, but in this instance Disney World, is it gives us extra quality time together outside of the house. Mm-hmm. The bubble that we live in Disney World is a very special bubble, and just a travel bubble in general. When we're doing an adventure out in the world, it really feels different than the day-to-day. It's a hyper-focused, intentional bonding time. Mm-hmm. The amount of times we do it seems like a lot, but once we start looking at it, it's about once a month.
Perfect.
One weekend a month. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Mm-hmm. And the stressors of life kind of drift away during these little trips.
Sure do.
And since Amy works from home, it's even more important for us to get out of the house.
I got to get out of this place. Yeah, definitely. So one thing that I learned after years of traveling together, I might be the kind of person that likes to pack everything in and do it all, or I used to be. And what we learned is that just causes stress. That makes everybody exhausted. And if you can't hit everything on the list, you feel let down. So our I won't say new, it's been a few years, but our way of being when we travel now is to go slow and to just create open spaces, to plan less. And that just gives us more time to just be present with each other. Some of our favorite things to do, every time we take a Disney weekend, we come home or on the drive home, we talk about what was your favorite part of the trip. And it's usually, I really liked when we were sitting on that bench in Epcot and we were just watching the crowd go by and, smelling the smells. And it's always those little quiet spaces that really feel the best for us. So whether it's like a nook in the parks, or thankfully, we are Disney Vacation Club members, and so there's special lounges that we're able to go to. And really, you just sit and you get some drinks and a bag of chips, but it just feels wonderful. And we'll just sit and take an hour and just be there together, and that feels so good, so nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the parts that I like on the go slow aspect of this is we enjoy walking along the parks, and holding hands is something that can be overlooked and not really talked about. So I think mentioning holding hands is
You're the cutest ever.
It's something simple, and some couples might not do it after years of being together. They kind of might forget about it. So that is something. And also just kind of, we don't always have to be doing something, just walking along, and it's like, I have to go somewhere. I need to pick somewhere to go, but just the meandering is like the journey. Like that is like the part. Like, hey, let's just go walk
gives you the opportunity to stumble upon something fun and yeah, just be together. Yeah, yeah. Another part that my favorite part, and I know Tim likes it a lot too, are the resorts. That to me is even better than going to the theme park. So we really just enjoy slow resort time. We enjoy time on the balcony from our rooms or just meandering the beautiful properties. It just feels really, really good.
Yes, the things that we do when we're at home, we actually carry our self-care to the vacation, whether it's yoga and meditation. Those are very important. We always make time for that, even if it's just a few minutes. But that's a huge part of our routine of travel is to make time for journaling, gratitude journal, 5-10 minute yogas. If we have more time, we try to make more time for that. We go on the balcony if we can do yoga on the balcony.
We can fit our yeah, we have travel yoga mats, which are amazing. If I didn't know they existed till we looked them up. So Gaiam and I'm sure other companies sell foldable travel mats.
Yes, and
travel yoga mats. I should say.
and that's just something that can be overlooked. Again, is self-care on vacation, and
it's probably when you need it the most too, to get grounded before you're going to be faced with all that energy from the public.
Yeah, and I've seen people running. Remember, we see people running.
Yeah. Good for them.
And something I've done occasionally is do like a mini workout on vacation, but that's just few and far between. It's just something that I know it's like keeps the momentum of the routine of self-care alive, because sometimes you can go on vacation and just maybe eat a bunch of terrible stuff, and then when you get back, it's kind of like there's a little stumbly.
Yeah.
But another thing that resort-wise is try to extending our checkout, getting a late checkout. This is something that Amy really is the spearhead, take charge. We'll show up at the resort and she'll ask right away at the desk. They'll say yes or they'll say no, and if they say no, she'll try upstairs on the phone maybe a few hours later.
That's right.
And then if they say no again, she'll try again the next day.
I don't give up. And we always get a late checkout. So be persistent.
Yes.
That's a secret travel tip right there.
Yes, and they've told us no before, whether they're like, oh, DVC members don't get late checkout, and then she tried again, and they're like, oh yeah, sure. And so it's, you just gotta keep pushing them, and eventually they'll say yes.
Yeah, so after you're a real pain in the butt, then you get more quality time in your room. No, but it really helps because we run on the later side of things. We eat dinner late, we stay up a little bit later, so to be able to get a good night's sleep, we are not, and some people might go to bed early and rope drop, which means getting into Disney right as the park opens. That's not for us. So getting that little bit of extra sleep so that we can be our better versions of ourselves and have more time for the yoga and meditation really helps. And having time to comfortably pack up without having to rush feels really good. I love that. I love that part. So the second area that what are we calling these things, honey?
Just the 3 points.
The 3 point. The second point is to support each other when we travel and to be conscious of each other's needs. So one way that we do that, I mean, again, we are talking about Disney, but this could be really for any of your travel needs. If you are traveling anywhere, you can implement this in other ways. But for us, often on the ride up, we'll just kind of talk to each other about what feels really important on this trip. Like, is there any place that you feel like you really need to go? We usually know what parks we're going to go to ahead of time, but okay, we're going to Magic Kingdom. Tim, what feels really important? Is there a ride that feels really important to you on this trip? Are there any shows that you want to see?
Country Bears.
Country Bears Jamboree. And then maybe your partner doesn't like the Country Bears Jamboree very much, but I go, and I tap my foot and I clap my hands and I have a great time because it matters. I mean, everything is fun, whatever, but it matters to Tim. And so I love those little Country Bears because they matter to Tim.
And the thing that I really like about that is the intentionality of kind of almost having a plan also. We get to share our needs and then come up with a plan that we can fit it all together.
Yes, and it's a loose plan. Also, it's not what 6 rides do you want to go on? Because then that would become stressful and not the go slow. But, what really,
It's to be
what fills your
intentional
cup?
and to both voice our needs and opinions, and something that, as a recovering people pleaser, that wasn't always, that was just like, oh, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to do. And kind of this new, I don't want to say new, the way we do it now is really, it just opens up, it's like a safe space for us to each just, these are the things that we want to do, creating that part of our routine of supporting each other and discussing our needs ahead of time.
Yeah.
Rather than like, we're there, like, what do you want to do? I don't know, what do you want to do? And,
Yeah.
And then also, the thing that Amy likes to do at Disney is go on the Toy Story rides. They're both like competitive games.
They sure are.
And she loses most of the time, but she still has a great time.
You know what? Listen, I don't know why you had to throw that in. That wasn't even in our show notes.
But no, the thing is that we both do things like, if it was up to me, don't need to go on that ride. But
How is that possible?
similar to you probably don't need to see the Country Bears again.
I don't.
But we still do it because we love each other.
Oh my gosh. Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin is
But they
so
updated it, so it
fun.
might change.
Oh my God, it's going to be so much fun. Yeah, definitely.
Yes, and so the next point.
The next point.
Yeah, the next point of this point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
so
okay.
there are things that Amy likes that I don't like as much, vice versa. And one thing that's very important to her, that's medium importance to me, is the photos. We at Disney, there's 1,000. It's just a photographic 3,600 all ways.
What?
It's just
I'm not quite sure what you just said.
every way. That's like what other place I feel like has more
Places to photograph?
Yeah.
I don't know. The Grand Canyon?
No, I think Disney has more.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I'm just saying that it's an endless possibilities of photos there.
it is. Yeah.
And so Amy really enjoys it, and
I do.
as a supportive partner,
Yeah.
will do as many as she wants.
He really does. So Disney has these PhotoPass photographers. So especially in Magic Kingdom, it's almost like every 10 feet there's another one for a different vantage point of, say, the castle. You know what? If the line's not long, why not? It's a lot of fun. I've tried to calm it down a little, but if there is a character that's available and the wait is not long, I would like to get in that line. And yes, Tim always supports me. And sometimes we're the only 2 adults. And he does not ever make me feel badly about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I do. We have some really good pictures from
We
them.
do. Yeah, these are priceless memories, Tim, to last a lifetime.
And a lot of our selfies that we took over the years end up being our pictures for the thumbnail on here. So that's
Yeah.
worked out too.
Yeah, see, pictures are great. Yes. So another thing, another way that I like to support Tim loves shopping. Can you believe it? Tim loves the shopping in Disney. He likes to go very slow in the gift shops and touch every item and just really take his time in the gift shops. And I might want to breeze through a little quicker, but I know that it's important to him. So I just kind of keep circling around and try to give him the time that he needs. Yeah.
Yeah, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, definitely.
The next point,
Okay, yes.
the third point for this trifecta of 3-pointed podcast,
Yes.
the extras, we'll call them. Whether it's something small to make it more fun and more coupley.
Yeah.
And that's something that we've kind of built in different ways.
Yeah.
And one of the big ones for us is coordinating outfits. Whether it's at Disney or not at Disney. We will, while we're planning our trip, we'll each tell each other what we're picking to wear. And that's kind of evolved over the years. That wasn't, I think, how it was at first.
Not at all.
Yeah, and so it's really intentional to, sometimes we'll get mixed up. There was a time where I was wearing something more casual and she was wearing something more fancy, and it was fine.
Yeah, it was Valentine's dinner. And he told me he was going to pack a black blazer, so I brought a very formal black outfit, and then he wore a Hawaiian Tommy Bahama shirt.
To a Hawaiian restaurant.
You know what, Tim? But
It was a fancy shirt.
Well, it was an expensive casual shirt, and then I felt like I looked like I was going to a funeral, and you were ready to party.
So it doesn't always work out.
Yes, but very few and far between.
And so
I mean, you did forget to pack half their clothes one time too, but what
yes,
else?
yes, again, it's not a perfect science.
Yeah.
We do always bring clothes.
We do bring, but no, the point is, it's a lot of fun for us, and I appreciate that very much in Tim as a partner. That, you know, I feel like you're into it almost as much as I am, the coordination, and we'll theme to the park that we're going, to the resort that we're going, and it just makes the trip more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even if we're not, you're right, even if we're not doing a Disney trip, I think we always just kind of try to coordinate our outfits a little bit. It looks nice in pictures, and it feels coupley.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
we're a unit, we're a team, and we're going out into the world. As,
Yeah.
As
Yeah, it's
As-
a sweet extra.
yeah, and the next one I have here is surprise gifts, and so that's something small where if we're at Disney and Amy will say, oh, I really like that thing, and she'll go off to the bathroom and I'll try to buy it if it's small and it makes sense, and then give it to her when we get back home and say, oh, here's a bonus surprise. And so just these small, really, it's like they're huge. They play big parts in the relationship, but
Yes.
they're I feel like it's not about the money. It's just
No.
about the gesture.
100%. It could even be, oh, when you weren't looking, I got these stickers, free stickers, anything.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just nice to know that on top of being together for the whole trip, for that like 1 minute that you weren't together, your partner was thinking about you. It's just so
Yep.
cute, so sweet. Yeah, absolutely. So another thing that makes our trips to Disney or any travel special, I really like nice dinners. And so, it really does feel special. Like Walt Disney World has some fabulous restaurants, and I love resort hopping and getting to see the different resorts and the fine dining restaurants. And so that's something that we do, not every trip, but to just make it a little bit more special.
It's like a date within the vacation.
Correct. Date night on a date weekend. It's wonderful.
Yes, and
Yeah.
this last one I have here is called spontaneity, kind of leaving space for magic to happen, not filling up the itinerary to the brim. So something that wasn't planned can happen, whether it's just going for a walk and then stumbling upon something that we didn't know was there,
Yeah.
or who knows what. But it's something that has kind of been important to me, and Amy's been on board.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, one thing that we didn't talk about ahead of time, but I'm thinking of for like the extras that make it fun. Over the last year, when did we go to Alani? Was that last year?
2024.
4?
5.
5?
5.
Hasn't even been a year. That's insane. Another thing that we've done that is a nice extra that we do only for special occasions, but we've started to get massages at Disney too.
yeah,
If we're staying at a resort that has a spa, and that's definitely a nice bonus. You can go to a place like Walt Disney World. You don't even have to go to the parks, period. There's so many other things that are really romantic, and we love to do it.
Yes. It's like luxury, but also self-care at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely, 100%. So, I mean, in a nutshell, quality time matters. It really does. And in this busy life, taking some time to just get away with your partner and just have that one-on-one time and just be really present, it definitely really matters in a relationship. And I think that's the main reason why we love to go to Walt Disney World once a month.
And to kind of just add on to what she's saying, these 3 things we talked about, whether it's going slow, focusing on the resort time, and just kind of hunkering in and spending time together there, and the extras, these are all, again, intentional.
Yeah.
I feel like the podcast should just be called Intentional.
Yeah, I know. It really could be.
Because it's easy to drift on autopilot over the years and the days and months. And all these different ways help us stay connected, present, and playful, I believe, especially at Disney.
Yeah.
Instead of just going through the motions of day-to-day life and just as we talked about on the podcast, we do a lot of meetings and planning and responsibilities, and so
We're pretty methodical.
Yeah, this is a huge relief from that, I'd say.
Yes.
And so
We've created this very rigid, structured lifestyle that we need to escape from.
it's very rigid-ish, but it's very successful.
No, I know. I'm teasing. No, the way that we are conscious in our day-to-day life, yes, it helps us to maintain a great lifestyle.
Yeah, the structure allows for life to exist.
Yeah. No. Oh, yeah. I mean, I was only teasing.
Yeah.
on that
Yeah.
one.
And
Yes.
for our listener invite, I'd like to ask, with all the craziness that's happening in the world, all the different things pulling us in different directions, how do you create intentional time with the people you care about most?
Yeah.
That's something that, for us, as we've talked about, is very important. And so we'd like to hear, how do you guys do it?
Yeah. We would love to hear that.
So thank you.
Okay, so now I'm going to lead us on our happily ever after. And again, here we have a game called Our Moments, the Couples Edition. And they are cards that sparks conversation. And I think, yes, I will pull a card and I will read the question first to you. Okay, here we go. Have we had this one before? What did you learn a little too late? We have not had this one before. Okay. What did you learn a little too late, Tim?
This is interesting. It's something I actually mentioned in the last episode. What would I tell my younger self is it's okay to ask for help.
Yeah.
That's something that I'd learned too late, as in just without going into detail, it's something that would have changed my life in a big way. Just knowing that it's okay to ask for help.
Yeah, that's a little heavy, but what's exciting is that you have learned that and you have the rest of your life to hold on to that and have that skill. So that's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that.
How about you?
Okay, what did I learn a little too late? This is not romantic in any way, but honestly, investing, I really jumped on that late. And I wish I had started much, much earlier because compound
Investing
interest.
in what?
Oh, well,
In
my retirement. Our retirement. Yes. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Financial investing in retirement funds. So for anybody out there that is younger or anybody period, put some money aside because it really grows substantially the longer that it's left to grow. And my pot has a short growth time. But anyways, I'm glad that I learned it and I'm doing it now. So,
Yes,
yeah.
and we'll be millionaires from this podcast episode.
Yeah. All right. I love that. Thanks, honey.
Yeah. Well,
I like that affirmation.
Thank
Yes.
you for sharing that vulnerably. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
All right, so that brings us to the end of the podcast.
Yeah.
Once again, so thank you all for tuning in and spending these minutes with us.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
And you can listen to Our Life is a Honeymoon anywhere you find your podcast, Apple, Spotify, and the rest.
Yeah, YouTube. Yeah. And we want to invite you to follow us on social media. You can go on Instagram or Facebook under Our Life is a Honeymoon Official. Our Life is a Honeymoon Official. And we welcome you to message us there. We would love to chat. And if anything from today's episode resonated with you, you can also email us at ourlifeisahoneymoonofficial@gmail.com. And we love to get emails from our listeners.
Please subscribe to us on YouTube, Spotify, and comment and like our videos on both of those places as well. And 5 stars on Spotify. We have 2 5-star reviews on Spotify. One from me, one from her.
Stop it right now. Is that true? Only 2?
But on Apple Podcasts, we have 10. And I don't think either of those from us. Maybe one is from me.
No, yeah.
We have some reviews on there, so please leave a review. We will read your review if you leave a review. We've read some written
We'll
ones.
find fame and fortune if you leave us a
If you want to hear the
nice
words
review.
that you said in digital, said out loud on a podcast, here it is.
Yeah, we're going to call you out. We're going to applaud you. Absolutely. So anyways, thanks again, everybody, so much for being here. We really appreciate, and we will see you in 2 weeks. We love Disney.
Yeah.
We are idiots. Yeah.